Hi, I am IPGI, and this is my run recap for week 4 of 2024. I know I said I would try to run 2 or 3 days this week. That's not what happened. The weather was nice, I just did not take advantage of it the way I should have. I only ran one day this week. I ran on Friday, January 27th, and I will say this was a very good run. My goal for this whole running thing is to run my local trail, which is a 7.3 mile loop. I want to run it in under an hour, and I decided on Friday it's about time I check out this trail and see what is awaiting me. So, what happened to be awaiting me was a lot of snow and ice that has not been cleared at all. They drove a semi truck throughout the trail. So, wherever the wheels went through, the snow and ice is somewhat melted, but at least a quarter of the trail was completely covered in snow and ice. So, that's a huge energy drain. That's a big time loss. That's a big bummer running through it. I will say this was a very, very successful run. I ran 7.3 miles for the first time in my life, nonstop, and I ran it in 1 hour, 21 minutes, 26 seconds, and 870 milliseconds. So that puts me 21 minutes and 27 seconds away from my goal of 1 hour, which, when I consider the fact that it was very cold and there's snow and ice everywhere, which is sapping my energy, sapping my speed. That's not bad at all. That is a pace of 11 minutes and 9 seconds, which means I'm 3 minutes away from my goal time of 8 minutes, 13 seconds per mile. I'm pretty far still, but a lot of that time can be shaved off sheerly due to the fact that running through snow and ice saps a lot of energy. I would say I would estimate 15 to 20% of my energy, my speed was just cut away from that snow, that ice, slipping around, almost falling. Trying to navigate through that stuff is not an easy task. And that's a good sign. I ran through this whole trail, through all the snow, all the ice, all the obstacles without stopping a single time. And I set a fairly steady pace. I didn't really speed up or slow down too much. Of course, I sped up on the parts that I could, wherever I could really run. I tried to run. And of course, where I had to drudge through the snow and ice, that's what I did. I never stopped running, but I did slow down quite a bit at certain points. Overall, I'll say one more time, this was a very, very positive run. And honestly, 4 days later, I am still feeling it in my calves. Every time I get up, every step I take, I feel a little bit of soreness in my calves. This might be the best run I've ever been on. Now, just a quick comparison to last week. Last week I ran 4.8 miles with a pace of 10 minutes, 21 seconds per mile. This week I ran 7.3 miles, which is 2.5 miles faster, and I ran it at a pace of 11 minutes, 9 seconds per mile. If I do some quick math and say, estimate that I can run at a 10-minute, 21-second mile, that already shaves off like, what, 5 minutes? 5 minutes off my time, which puts me just 16 minutes away from my goal. That's pretty solid. That's actually very solid. Now, I don't really like to make that kind of judgment, that kind of assumption, but just up here feels pretty good to know that I'm really not that far away from my goal. As long as I stay consistent, I keep running every single week, I'm going to get there. I will do more running this week. The weather just keeps getting a little better. The snow is pretty much all melted. I don't know if I'll be going back to this trail to check it out again. I'm thinking right now, at least one day a month, I want to run the trail. I want to assess myself again once a month, if not more. I want to see where I'm at and just keep pushing myself, stay consistent with this. This has been week 4 of running in 2024, and I could have run more, definitely, but the running I did was not bad at all, and I am steadily making my way to my goal. So it is what it is. Thank you for watching. I'm going to leave it at that. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you are interested in seeing how I'm progressing, check out one of the previous videos or wait until next week because I will be back with another update.